Hello everybody, it's N4NT Adam, and just wanted to do a quick video to show you the meeting program that we plan on using this month. Due to the spike in COVID cases, the fact that we meet at a hospital also makes it a little more difficult to get in and have us a place to meet. I had thought about putting out the idea of seeing if we could find like an alternative temporary place until the hospital is willing to let us back in, but the recent spike in COVID cases and additional measures and everything, it's probably just best that we go ahead and meet online again, but maybe we could discuss some options at this meeting should things sort of go back down again. Anyway, I sent out an email, and it had some links to be able to join the meeting, as well as you can dial a phone number and put in a PIN and join the meeting by phone. The online program is really simple to use, though. It doesn't require any kind of downloads or anything. You just click on the link and you're on the website, and it gets you there. I think you can even do that through a smartphone. There are apps that you can download on your smartphone, iPhone, whatever you have. And I'll show you that real quick. You just go to this website right here, this meet.jit.si, and scroll down here at the bottom, and that gives you the links, or you can look them up in the App Store or Google Play Store. And there's also a Slack attachment, which I'm not sure what that is, but it's there. And just FYI, this is where I went to create the meeting. I just typed in Bristol Amateur Radio Club meeting and hit go, and it generated a link. And now we can use that link from now on for our meetings anytime we need to meet online. Maybe even in the future when we meet in person, if we need to bring someone in online for whatever reason, we can do that and bring them in. There's other things you can do with this. You can connect it to your calendar apps, and it'll automatically add it to your calendar, and it'll add the link, that kind of thing. So just check out that website. It's free to use, so if you want to set up a online meeting for yourself and maybe during contesting or something like that, it's pretty neat. You could do that, or you could just go to the monthly club meeting link and meet there. That's something I plan on between now and club meeting night of whenever I'm in the shack, of monitoring that, and that way you can come in and try it out, and maybe I'll be there and we can chat for a minute. I actually had one person do that right after the emails went out. Alright, so here's how you join the meeting. Just go to that email that I sent you. It will be in the club newsletter as well. You can either call this number right here and put in this PIN, or if you want to sit here and be able to talk freely and see everyone, that kind of thing, then you just click on this link right here, and it brings up, there I am, brings up the meeting. So you just and you can tell it ahead of time if you want to mute your microphone and knock out your camera. Hit join meeting, and there you are. If there were multiple people in the meeting, then this screen that you see with me on it would get smaller and be distributed throughout the page. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my camera off. My shack looks a little disheveled. It's the room next to my laundry room, and I use my part of my desk back here to fold laundry on, me or my wife, either one. Alright, so you can hit this little icon right here and toggle back and forth between your camera. What's up here is what everyone else sees, so as long as my camera's not on, everyone sees AD. And then if I hit it again, I can turn my camera on, toggle it off. I can hit this arrow right here and bring up this little screen. I can see what my camera sees without showing it to everyone else. This little red thing, of course, is the hang up and disconnect from the meeting. You can do that, or you can simply X out up here. And then you can also mute your microphone right here. I'm going to mute my meeting microphone. If you click this arrow, if you got multiple microphones and speakers and so forth, it'll ask you which ones you want to use. But just click the round portion, and that turns your microphone off and on. The neat thing is if your microphone's muted and you start you make any kind of noise, you cough, you talk, anything like that, it's going to pop up here and say, hey, you're trying to speak and you are muted, and let you know, and you can unmute from right there when you're ready. Again, during the meeting, I ask that everyone, when they're not speaking, keep your microphone muted, and that keeps a lot of the noise down and makes it the person that is speaking a little more understandable, because we're all going to have some just background and room noise or whatever else that's going to come through, things that we may not even be able to hear sitting in the room ourselves, like the HVAC system running, that the microphone may pick up, and it creates noise on the program. So the best thing is just to toggle your microphone off and on as you need it. One of the ways, though, that like if we ask for new business, that kind of thing, if you want to turn your microphone on, fine, speak. If you have your camera on, you want to raise your hand physically, I'll try to look for that. But you can also come over here, and there's actually a raise and lower hand. So you just click on that, and it puts a little hand up there in the corner. As the person presiding over the meeting, I think it will show me, it'll probably pop up on the screen and show me, but I will also watch for these little hand raise icons on each person. So like if I ask for new business or old business or discussion, I will, if we have a bunch of people and I have multiple screens of people, I'll toggle through each one and make sure that no one has a hand up. And then to lower the hand, again, that's an option. That probably is really efficient, but you also still have the option of just unmuting your microphone and speaking. Like I said, we will make every effort to make sure everyone gets recognized that wants to speak before we move on to anything else. Another option you have right here in this lower left-hand corner, there's a chat box. You can open that up and type a message that will go out and everyone will see it. One thing I can't show you right now, but if I had at least one other person on here, I could show you. You can type private messages back and forth to one another. And I've done that before. Like I said, I don't have the ability to show you, but I can tell you that it is really simple and self-explanatory. You can just go to that person's individual box on the screen and click on it, and it'll give you an option to chat with that individual in a private chat. So basically, I guess that's the equivalent if we were in a physical meeting somewhere of being able, if you were sitting next to someone, being able to whisper to them and say something. But this one, you can do that with anybody in the room. You can also, there's a share your screen option. If you have anything that you want to bring up, and then you have any kind of PDF documents or videos or anything like that, you can just share what's on your screen with the group, and maybe put up maybe it's a website or something like that. So those are the basic features. Well, one more basic feature is this right here. You can toggle the tile view. So if there's like 5 or 6 of us or more in the meeting, you can click on me, bring me up, and I'll fill the screen completely. And then you go back to the tile view, and it'll show you everybody in the meeting. So that's kind of how that works. Some of these are some more advanced features. We'll show you this right here. You do have the ability to share YouTube videos with the group. You can record, live stream. You can go full screen, which gets rid of all your internet stuff, that kind of thing. There's several different options right here, and some of those are exclusive to the person conducting the meeting, and some of those I would guess everybody could do. But again, I consider those a little more advanced, so if you want to explore those, that's fine. I encourage you to maybe meet up with someone ahead of the meeting, and you can get on there and tinker around. Maybe you have something you want to present. You can see what all you can do with this. But like I said, you have the option of clicking on the URL, or you can call this phone number right here, put in this PIN number, and you'll be in via audio only. You won't be able to see anything, of course. Works like a normal phone system. As far as the meeting link goes, we can use that anytime. Anytime you click on that, it just makes it a common meeting point. So like I said, if you want to get together and chat before or after the meetings and stuff, I'm going to monitor this up until meeting time whenever I'm in my shack. So if you click on it and want to holler at me, I may be away from my desk or something and have it on, so give me just a minute. I'll hear you, and I'll come back in here and I'll turn my camera on, and microphone and that kind of thing, and chat back with you. I just have it shut off right now. That way, if I'm not right at the desk or something, and somebody comes in there, and maybe I'm in the house talking or something, it's not going out over the internet. But that's the gist of it. Like I said, I have used this program multiple times with the Friends of Amateur Radio group, and works really well. I've used other programs that there's been a lot of sound distortion and choppiness. I know some of that is based on people's connections, but anyway, look forward to getting to see everybody this month. Even though it may not be in person, we can at least use this and be able to see each other. And like I said, you can meet using a laptop, a desktop with a microphone and a camera, or a smartphone.